this vlog is going to be a new vlog or a part of my other vlog. So welcome back to the vlog as well. So in today's vlog, actually it's Thursday today. Yesterday was Ugadi. So today I'm actually going to the bank to apply for a loan. I am applying for an education loan for the first time in my life. If you guys know my history of education, I went to Loyola Academy for my undergrad in Hyderabad. If you know the place, you know it. If you don't, you don't. But I'm sure you've heard of the name Loyola. And I'm very fortunate that my parents took care of the finances for that course. And it was not really much. It was not in lakhs. It was just in like a few thousands. But I'm very, very grateful that, my parents my parents actually put me in a good school, and were generous enough to pay for my education, my undergrad. And then I went to HCU, which is like an aided college, right? It's like a subsidized education university. It's subsidized by the government, so it's based on merit, which is why it's so cutthroat as well. So I literally did not pay any fee when I went to HCU. It was extremely negligible. I hardly paid like 10,000 bucks for like 2 years of my education, but the course in itself was worth about 8 lakhs. But I was lucky. I wasn't lucky. I worked hard to get that seat over there, and I really consider myself lucky to have gone there. And I had no education loan whatsoever. I finished my master's from such a reputed university, and I'm so grateful for that. Now at 33, I'm 33 already. Now at 33, I'm actually applying for a loan, and I am a nervous wreck. I can't even tell you how nervous I am. I couldn't sleep last night. I'm so nervous that I got my periods last night. I don't know why. I know I have all the documents ready, so it's really no, I don't know, it's really scary for some reason. I'm like, oh my god, you don't have this, we can't give you a loan, what am I gonna do? There's no way that I can fund my whole course by myself. I can, but it's going to be really tight on my part. Like I can't, I have to forego so many things, like even staying here perhaps. But there's a lot of things. So I have gathered all my certificates. So actually I applied for a loan in ICICI Bank, but the process was very smooth. I applied there because I thought I have an account with them already, so I thought it'll be easier. And the whole process went through. It was very smooth. They just asked me to send the certificates and then send all the documents, and then they just did the application themselves. But then later on they asked me, now if you know how education loans work, ideally you have to start your payments after your course is done, like your EMIs after your course is done, and then you pay some minimal interest for every transaction that happens, that every disbursement that happens. But the people from ICICI said, now you're studying this course while you're working, so we would like you to start your EMIs right now. And I was like, no, I don't want to do that. But at the same time, I was not happy with the final amount that they sanctioned me, and which they didn't even tell me. If I had accepted it only after that, I would have known, but I had to like probe them, and then they told me that this is the amount that you're getting. But I wasn't happy, so we had other options. Like when you get an admit in ISB, they give you contacts for ISB loans at different banks. So the next bank that I contacted was SBI, because I had another classmate who's going to be joining the ISB course. Going to be my classmate. He had already processed his loan from SBI, so I have applied for SBI. Now since SBI is like an Indianized bank, it's a I think they have asked for too many documents and they want everything in hard copy. So I literally took hard copies of everything from like if I give that to someone, people will know everything about my life, my 10th class certificates, my 12th, my graduation, my masters, my salary slips, and my loan statements. Like I have one more car loan that I had taken earlier, 1 year of those car statement loans. If you have a house loan, which I don't have, if you have a house loan, they'll ask you for that. Like they want to check how your payments are, and your bank statements for 6 months, your form 16, your ITRs on your form 16. If you're employed, then your form 16 should be enough from your employers. if you are not employed, then they will ask you for your ITR. Then they ask for co-applicants. Now since I'm married, they have asked my husband to be the co-applicant. I wanted it to be my mom because she's been a government employee and usually their documents are more credible. But then the guy said, since you're married, you can't have your mom. Since my husband is self-employed, it becomes a little tricky. But we have his ITR filed, so I'm gonna show that. And I have no idea, I'm not sure how it works, although it's like a minimal amount compared to people taking loans for going abroad and stuff. That goes up to like 90 lakhs crores. And you have to give some kind of collateral, some kind of security, some kind of mortgage of your home and all that. I'm hoping that they won't ask any of that. That's what the guy told me. But I am still so nervous. Like, I've never been this nervous. Even for my ISB interview, I wasn't this nervous. Even for my ISB application, I wasn't this nervous. But like, this is such a big deal. Like, you have to factor in all of this. Just getting through a college is stressful enough, like the whole process and waiting for it, but getting the finances around it is so much more difficult. Not difficult, I'm saying just factor in all of that stress as well, because it is quite stressful. So yeah, that's what's happening. So I'll take you around. This is what I'm wearing. I have to go to work actually. I logged in at 9 and I did some emails and all of that, and I'm just going to take a break for like 2 hours. I've already informed my team and my manager that I'm going to be away for some time. If it takes longer than that, then I'll just take half a day off. But yeah, that is what's happening. Sorry for the mess. Those are all the documents I have to take. And yeah, I'll see you guys at the bank, if I can vlog, that is, because my husband's going to be around and he's going to be such a baby about like, why do you have to vlog this, blah blah blah. Anyway, okay, I'll see you guys. Okay, anyway, but guys, I've been really sick, and I just got back home, my home from my parents' place. I was at my parents' place because I got so sick. I was like, I had a bad cold. I did not have a fever, but I had a very bad cold. So I just went home because Ravi was really busy with his work and all that. So I was like, I'm not gonna be sick and be alone, so might as well just go home. So I just got back today, and like 3 days I spent just, not 3 days, today I was working of course, but I went on Friday evening, and then Saturday, Sunday, Friday evening, Friday night, Saturday, Sunday, I just consumed so much content. I think this was one of the most low-lying weekend that I've had, and I'm grateful for that. Like, I really needed that break, because you know, all of these weeks were like so hectic. I was doing ISB, then after that I was doing, you know, I was like that anticipation of that, then there was work, then there's the loan and all of that. So all of that was done. I was feeling, I think I felt sick also because of that. Like, my body was like completely relieved, and I was like, okay, now I can give up. That's how my body felt, and I just gave up. And so now I'm back, and I feel like in the last 2 days I consumed so much of makeup content, and I realized that I haven't been doing so much makeup content, primarily because I have been so caught up with so many things like this. And now I have this break in between before July, and I'm like makeup is something that comes naturally to me, and I thought, okay, I'm gonna do more makeup content. And today I saw that somebody got sent Hindash's makeup as PR from Nykaa, because they are available on Nykaa, and I was like, what? Why didn't I know this? And like whenever I see that somebody else is getting PR whose makeup skills are really not great, I feel very bad. Of like, you know, I know I can make a career out of this, but I'm really too scared. I'm not too sure if I want to do that. But also I love my job so much, so no, but I really want to work hard and make more YouTube videos, make more content on Instagram, so that I can, you know, I don't want to get PR, but like, you know, I want to be recognized for my talent. And you know, I want to spend money on good products so that I can tell people about how they work and all that. But yeah, this is the makeup look I created today, and I was like, it's been a moment since I created a full glam look, so I went all in. I actually used the Huda Beauty Naughty palette. I absolutely love this. I wanted to use the Natasha Denona retro palette, but I think I'll do like a comparison between those two later on. But I really love how my makeup turned out. I have recorded this for a reel, but I'm not sure how that reel is going to work out, because this light that I'm using, I'm not very happy with it. Also, I'm not very happy with my camera situation and all that. My phone is pretty old now. I mean, it's not old for it to function as a phone, but for it to function as my content creator tool, it's old. It's not old, like it is giving up on me right now. Scary. Anyway, so that's that. I will see you guys tomorrow. Hi guys, I really wanted to come here quickly and just end this vlog. I realized I never ended this vlog. I started a couple of other vlogs after this, but I forgot to end this vlog, and I'm lacking a bit behind in my schedule. I know I usually upload on on Tuesdays and Fridays, but I also did one Sunday vlog, one Sunday self-care vlog last time. So I wanted to upload on Tuesday, and I never did, because Tuesday and Fridays when I do, and Sundays my bonus vlog, but I didn't, because like on work days it's just like I either go to work, so either I film new content or I can just edit, and some days we have like evening calls and all. It gets a little bit difficult, and it's not about like getting it done. You also have to feel that enthusiasm, right? So some days you just don't, because you're tired and stuff. So this was one of those weeks, and like work is a bit hectic. We have another deadline in May. We have a release in May. So right now work is a bit hectic, and yeah. So yeah, I know most of this vlog has been just me talking to the vlog, and I know it can be boring and like not very inspiring, but then I thought this information could be a bit helpful to all of you, which is why I wanted to do this vlog and like talk about it, and you know, just put this information out there. So if any of you is aspiring to go to ISB and want to apply for a loan, you can probably refer to whatever. You can ask me questions in the comments and I will try to answer them. But yeah, that is what is happening. I wanted to just come say bye, ignore my dirty old t-shirt because I'm just about to go to sleep. But yeah, we always keep it real here. So I will see you guys in another video pretty soon.